Breakfast is a very important meal to the Taiwanese, and since this is James's first time in Taiwan, he had to try it. So today we're taking him to
a must-try restaurant, a breakfast shop here in Taichung. Locally famous. It's gonna be Taiwanese breakfast because it's your last day here in Taiwan. And I wanted to make sure that you get the best of the food. You've already had lu rou fan and yu rou mian and like kind of the staples. But Taiwanese breakfast is also something that they're really proud of. You've never had it before, right?
I've never had it before. This is the first for me. So I'm looking forward to it.
So Glory, what makes this place so special?
Place runs 24/7 and it sells more than just breakfast selection. It has beef noodles, anything floury based. And their soy milk tastes slightly burnt, but it's the secret recipe. They don't overburn the soy milk, just a little bit. It makes the soy milk extra special.
What do you think Taiwanese breakfast is going to be like?
I am not sure. Like noodles or something? Fried things? Some tofu maybe?
Taiwanese breakfast shares some ingredients with the West, like eggs or bacon, but that's really where the similarities end. It's completely unique, and you can't really get it outside of Taiwan. We ordered James the staples, the must-tries, the everyday breakfast dishes, and of course, their famous soy milk. And then we found an empty table to see how James likes Taiwanese breakfast, and also how it compares to a Japanese breakfast he's used to eating.
Alright, so let's try the soy milk first. Okay. That's what they're known for. Pop it in there. In Japan, do you have these types of like sealed cups?
Only if you were going to go to like a bubble tea place, I think. It's the only place you'd see these.
That is so sweet.
Wow.
There's so much sugar in that.
It's sweet and nutty.
Yeah, nutty.
Nutty.
Yeah. So the first thing, I think my favorite thing, and the one I want you to try first, the ro bing. Is that what you call it?
牛肉卷饼
Zhen bing. Zhen is round, a roll.
roll, yes.
It's beef in a pancake roll with some onions in there, and it's excellent. So give it a roll. Should we dip it in something? No, eh?
And now eat it because it's got the black bean paste in it.
Okay.
Tastes a little like baking duck. You ever tried the baking
Yeah, a little bit
duck
of
wrap?
baking. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh. This looks like quite a mouthful. But I like that.
A bit dry, but the sauce helps. It's a lot like Beijing roast duck, but with beef instead, and it's thicker than a Beijing roast duck would be.
It's really good. I don't think I could eat a whole one. It's so so much stuff there.
Yeah, it's thick and it's heavy, but I like how the onions kind of cut through with the sauce too. You know?
Yeah. And that bit of like fresh cucumber, like cutting in as well.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing here. So I'm gonna let you choose the next thing that you want to try. What looks most enticing to you, James? First, Taiwanese breakfast. What's the most enticing thing?
I kind of want to open this up because I feel like stuff's gonna come out.
All right, why don't you give that a whirl then? Here.
Okay.
It's soupy.
It's soupy. This is what I wanted.
You know, like pasty.
Like a pasty.
Yeah.
Like a
It's like
pasty.
pork in
a
it.
pan-fried pasty.
Yeah.
We used to eat something similar to this in China called baozi. This is fried, whereas baozi is like steamed.
Yeah.
And we used to call them get sick buns because they would sit under heat lamps for the whole day and just grow that salmonella. But Taiwan is considerably cleaner than China is, so you won't have a problem with this.
That's one thing I've definitely noticed about Taiwan. They are not shy with the meat that they put in anything. Like if it's beef noodle soup, there's a whole steak going in it. It's not just like a little bit of meat, it's absolutely ram-packed with meat. That's divine. That is really nice.
The texture of the fried bun part is actually really good.
Yes.
Good amount of salt, I really like that. Good breakfast dish too.
These foods are kind of like synonymous with breakfast. Like this is like when you think of breakfast boom, this is
There might be a few other things that Taiwanese people would think of when they think of breakfast, like youtiao. What they do is youtiao. Youtiao is like a fried breadstick, and you dip it in your doujiang. That would be the only thing I would say that's missing. But yeah, I would say this is fairly standard. So that is radish
Radish cake.
cake.
radish cake. That's
Yeah, and we usually dip it in this
Soy sauce.
Okay. With
Spicy sauce, soy sauce.
yeah. So I think what I'll do is I just drizzle it over the
Yeah.
top. Okay.
Might be too salty.
When I worked in the kindergarten, the kids used to eat this all the time for breakfast. It was like super well. It's really easy to make, you know.
That was not what I was expecting.
It's a bit like a potato, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. It's like a potato cake.
Well, I think they mix it with potato starch. I know in Japan, daikon radishes are really, really, really popular. They come with like almost every dinner, right? But with a daikon radish, you can kind of taste that radishy, because there's not a whole lot of flavor in a radish. And a Japanese radish is often served with like that thin sauce that goes over it. I don't know what that is, but you know, the flavors are very, they're not very pungent. They're not very strong. They're subtle, yeah, exactly. And it's kind of similar with this. It's more about the texture. You don't really get that radish flavor.
I completely agree. Like, I was expecting like that kind of watery, subtle, radishy flavor, but it's thicker than that. It's got more body to it than that. And yeah, that's why I was surprised. I was expecting it to be a bit radishy.
Yeah, I think the sauce makes a huge difference too.
Yeah, that sauce is really nice. Really good, really thick, sweet, salty sauce.
So whenever we talk about breakfast here, a lot of people will straightforward say banpi, which is eggy pancake.
Yeah,
This
right.
one
It's
is the most traditional, no filling. It's just scallion pancake.
I look at these as an omelet, but better.
That's exactly what I would say. Like an omelette with that. Like an omelette with more body. There's a little bit more flavor there. There's a little bit more
Texture.
Yeah.
Do you use these wooden chopsticks in Japan?
Yes. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do?
We do. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just your fine motor skills
It's just-
have been severely depleted from hanging out with Alan for 2 days. We'll blame Alan for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly that. Yeah. I need a holiday after this holiday.
Do you like breakfast omelets? Well, I'm let you subscribe to this channel for free. That was terrible, I know. See if you can one-up me in the comments. Let's keep going.
Those are a few different, pretty standard Taiwanese breakfast dishes. We didn't want to order too much because we won't finish it. We don't want to waste food. But hopefully, when you come back, you can try even more.
You can tell that this is made to like last you the day. Like
Yeah, it really fills the belly.
Yeah, yeah. Everything's got a thickness to it. It's going to keep you going. I would look at places like this. I'd really want to try it, but I was too scared because I thought it was only for local people and I wouldn't be welcome. But I couldn't have been more wrong. Like everybody's really happy and like they come over and smile and they want to like let you try and stuff. It's been coming this time has been so much fun because I've really felt like so welcomed and been able to really experience like proper Taiwan. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, and even going back to the language thing, like when I gave her the money, she said thank you.
Thank you.
If I had any advice for anyone coming to Taiwan, like just don't be scared to try English, because in Japan you could easily try your English and it like not hit. But I haven't experienced using English here and somebody not understanding. Like, it just hasn't happened yet. Anywhere, even in a place like this.
And it's the egg tart.
Oh, do you have egg tarts in Japan?
Yeah, me too.
I was gonna say you have to have an egg tart.
Okay, I might buy some for my wife as well.
Oh, sure.
So you're gonna send me a video of your Japanese wife trying these and loving them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
First time trying Taiwanese breakfast. What did you think overall?
Pretty fantastic. Again, extremely filling, really good, but a large variety of flavors.
Do you feel like there's a big difference between Taiwanese breakfast and a typical Japanese breakfast?
Goodness me, worlds apart.
Yeah.
Worlds apart. Japanese breakfast is usually a bit lighter, a bit of salmon, some rice, some natto maybe. But
A lot of fish.
a lot of fish. Should say. A lot of fish. Yeah. In fact, I was expecting to see fish here today, but
Yeah, I know. That's one thing that surprised me about Taiwanese breakfast. Not a lot of fish as well.
every part of this trip, every single meal I've had, never walked away hungry, wishing I had eaten more. I've never had to be polite and be like, oh yeah, that's enough. No, I'm stuffed all the time.
Every meal.
Every meal.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like oftentimes Japanese food is really light.
Yes.
And you can leave full, but it's like it's missing a certain heaviness to it.
Yes.
Yeah, whereas
Yeah.
here it's like, yeah, stuff your face.
Let me know in the comments what's your favorite breakfast dish, or if there's any Taiwanese dishes that we might have missed that you wished you saw in this video. I do apologize if me and James seemed a little solemn or serious in this video. This was after many nights out on the town showing James around Taiwan. But fret not, because next week I have a video where I go back home to Canada to surprise my mum. So make sure you're subscribed for that.
So that was James's first time having Taiwanese breakfast. Glad you enjoyed it.
Anyways, it was finally time to drive James back to the airport and say goodbye.
Do an awkward hug. Hug. Handshake hug. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll probably see you in Japan when we come and visit. We'll tear the place up. Get into some trouble.
Smash it all up.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Safe flight.
Safe journey home, man.
Yeah, yeah.